This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 Earlier this year, you told us you had ordered your administration to cease and desist on payments to journalists to promote your agenda. You cited the need for ethical concerns and the need for a bright line between the press and the government. Your administration continues to make the use of video news releases, which are prepackaged news stories sent to television stations, fully aware that some or many of these stations will air them without any disclaimer that they are produced by the government. Comptroller General of the United States this week said that raises ethical questions. Does it raise ethical questions about the use of government money to produce stories about the government that wind up being aired with no disclosure that they were produced by the government?
There is a Justice Department opinion that says these pieces are within the law so long as they're based upon facts, not advocacy. And I expect our agencies to adhere to that ruling, to that Justice Department opinion. This has been a long-standing practice of the federal government to use these types of videos. The Agricultural Department, as I understand, has been using these videos for a long period of time. The Defense Department, other departments have been doing so. It's important that they be based upon the guidelines set out by the Justice Department. Now, I think it'd be helpful if local stations then disclose to their viewers if that's, that this was based upon a factual report and they chose to use it. But evidently in some cases that's not the case. So anyway.
The administration should guarantee that's happening by including that language in the prepackaged report.
Yeah, I don't, look, oh, you mean a disclosure? I'm George W. Bush and I...
Well, some way to make sure it couldn't air without the disclosure that you believe is so vital.
Ken, I mean, there's a procedure that we're going to follow, and the local stations ought to, if there's a deep concern about that, ought to tell their viewers what they're watching. Yes, sir.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please tell your friends and family. This is a very, very imperative time that we get back reading and understanding finances, especially when most of us are at home now, no sports. So guys, dig in, get some books and read them. Of course, I have the Crypto Teacher, my New World Order book. So therefore, we can learn how the world really works. I want to thank those who have purchased both the books and also who donated to the channel through the Cash App and Patreon. Now, guys, I want to go over, of course, crypto. Some amazing news that I came upon last night. And I told y'all that the dollar is not going anywhere. I told y'all this, and this is proof. Now, the fact is that I said the dollar is just going to be moved over to crypto, and you clearly see I went over how USDT went from the bottom up to the number 4 top crypto and always the highest in volume, and we're not doing it, so that's institutional investors doing it. But then last night, Polynex, and we all know who owns Polynex. I'm not going to say it because I've done plenty of decoded videos about him. Go check out my decoded videos. But USDJ, Tron just launched this on Polynex, where basically this is described as, I'm going to read it, USDJ, actually it starts off with core mechanism of DJed system. USDJ, a mortgage lending system, and decentralized autonomous incentive mechanisms are the core parts of DJed. So guys, we see that, and basically it's dollar for dollar. That's what they're going to be doing. So it's basically a stable coin, basically a stable system. So they're setting up everything. So you have VeChain doing their thing on the side as far as with the supply chain. You now have mortgages. Now you have the cash. Guys, it's all being set up. The same US dollar that we have the reserve currency people relying on is just going to move over to crypto. That's it. You see the plan. I'm telling you the plan, guys. That's what I said. Crypto is just going to move up so fast, nobody's going to be able to get in. That's how fast they're going to move it in. So get your bags ready, because I'm telling you, and everybody thinking, I want to find that perfect bottom. Sometimes you just don't find the perfect bottom. Guys, get in and get as much as you can, because we're clearly moving over to another system. They're getting ready. If you know who owns Polynex, and it's like I said, I'm not going to say it because I've made plenty of decoded videos about him. Guys, this is the plan. He's been investing at the beginning, young man, investing at the beginning with Ripple and all the rest of the companies. So when you see the same fingerprints, you know that's part of the plan. And then going to my 2 videos at the beginning, guys, the media is pushing a narrative. And we know that only 4 companies own all of our media. That means newspaper. That means your radio. That means your TV. So guys, the same way they beat us with this same message, with this C virus, is the same thing you need to beat your family members in the head with. I know sometimes it can get frustrating, but guys, we have to. We're moving on to another system. We need to educate them about 5G. That's the reason why I do these videos. So the fact is so I can educate and then plus show you how to make money at the same time. But we need everybody to understand how the world really works, and everything is planned. When you think about it as a kid up to an adult, you really haven't made many choices if you were raised from the 70s on up. Majority of the choices are already been made for you. Look at your cell phone. You either got an iPhone or Samsung. I don't even know you, but I know you got one of those phones because you don't have many choices. So guys, we just need to make sure that we understand everything is an illusion of choice. You may have 6 companies that own 90% of your food. So guys, I need for y'all to dig in, educate. If they're not listening to you, send them to my channel. Help me grow the channel so therefore we can grow this message. It's coming down to the wire. It's very, very important. And it's like I said, you may feel like you're just one person, you can't do much. One person can change the world. Don't forget that. But that's all I have for you guys. Don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher, and then plus I have the NWO book in the description. Remember, once you read that book, you can't go back to sleep. You're going to be awake. And basically, also btcteacher.com. Get educated, plus get the book. I have the cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. And then for your stocks, you have the bank stocks, which never lose, never bet against the house. We have chip stocks, your gaming stocks, your Cobalt. Don't forget about the narrative they're selling. Everybody's at home, buy these home stocks. And then plus, of course, weed stocks are going to start moving up. People smoke weed when they're depressed. We're going to have plenty of layoffs at the end of the year. Believe me, they already said it's going to go up to 10%. So, guys, we're putting martial law on ourselves. We can't do this. We have to start educating people. Because if the masses lose, eventually we lose. So we need to educate as many people as possible. Get on social media. No, you say, hey, look, nobody's listening. Somebody's going to hear you, even if it's just one person, and they can spread it to another person. So guys, we gotta do this. We gotta mobilize and make this happen. But y'all have a wonderful day.